So Blizzard just announced some changes coming to the Mythic Plus reward system starting in 1107, and I'm kind of excited about this new direction. Hi there, my name is Velgo, and I'm a prot warrior main since Wrath of the Lich King, and I'm currently sitting around 2600 rating. I like to talk, play, and share WoW stuff, so if you like what you see, please consider subscribing. In a blue post yesterday evening, we got some news regarding changes coming to the Mythic Plus reward system. It was announced that coming in the Siren Isle update, patch 11.0.7, currency rewards are going to be changing. The current system in all Mythic Plus dungeons gives out 12 crests of appropriate level if the key is timed, and only 5 if you just complete the dungeon. That all goes out the window with this new system. Across the board, timed rewards have been adjusted to rise with the difficulty level of the key, while the completed rewards only differ from the timed by 4 crests rather than the current 7. For example, running a plus 10 key today would still have the 12-5 gilded crest split. However, come next Tuesday, a plus 10 has rewards of 16 gilded crests if timed, and 12 if only completed. In my opinion, I think this is a really good change. It takes aim at some of the criticism Blizzard has been facing recently regarding progression through Mythic Plus, as well as the disparity in key difficulty versus rewards. It incentivizes people to push higher than a plus 8 for gilded crests, while also giving players a reason to stick out a key if it's on track to miss the timer. I'll be upfront and honest, as a tank player, I have not faced a lot of the issues the majority community has with Mythic Plus. Long queue times are not so problematic for me, so the pressure of needing to time a key rather than complete it isn't so high. However, I do understand the frustrations from the community, and what Blizzard seems to be doing here seems to address some of those concerns. Even in the blue post, they acknowledge and address that people are optimizing crest farming by queuing for the lowest possible key level for their crest goals. This in turn created a surplus of players trying to get into just plus 8 keys when players that are more geared and skilled enough to be pushing higher plus 10s or above are taking spots for people just geared enough to take on the next big challenge, and now that's caused huge queue times and people just sitting around in Dornogal for hours. Additionally, they addressed the disparity problem in the current system by what I think is a mistype here, that beating a plus 4 in the current system rewards more than failing a plus 7, while in this new system that's coming, the roles would be reversed. There are also 2 other changes being implemented that I really liked, those being that the number of gilded crests needed for a nascent gilded crest are being reduced, as well as the trade-up bag cost is being reduced. Reducing a nascent gilded crest from 90 to 60 feels really good with the system, as it gives players an option to gear without either running out of resources or patience. In the current system, it would take around 8 timed keys of plus 8 or higher before you could afford this item. Under the new system, you would get that in a much shorter time frame. In all, reducing the time requirement needed to get these for some of the most powerful endgame crafted items just feels really good. Same thing with the reduction of costs for trade-up bags. Given that outdoor content gives weathered, carved, or rune crests, it reduces the time commitment for yet another avenue for crest generation. Overall, I like the changes that are being made. It makes me excited to get into keys more often with pugs rather than just waiting for my guildies to be ready. It doesn't address every criticism of the Mythic Plus system, but I do think that is a step in the right direction and setting the groundwork for changes in the future. Given that there was a second blue post that confirmed this will be the starting point for Season 2 as well, tells me that Blizzard is listening and they are trying to find ways to adjust the system to better reward players, disperse the player base back to their appropriate content levels, and allowing more people to take part in the Mythic Plus system overall. Personally, I'll be looking forward to what comes next and where they go from here, but overall, I am very excited. I like being able to push higher keys with greater rewards than just a higher IO rating. Additionally, I am the type of player too that will stick through a key no matter what. I never leave first unless somebody's being incredibly disrespectful. So increasing the rewards on a bridge key as well makes me feel really good about the potential for pugging, because it incentivizes people to stay through for the whole key, which gives me more practice as a tank player while still reaping the benefits of the system. That being said, I know my view on it is very privileged in the economy that is the Mythic Plus system, given my role as a tank. Again, I'm not sitting in Dornogal for hours trying to get into a group. If a key bricks, I know I can just go straight into the group finder and find another one very fast. So I'm not ignorant of the fact that I'm not facing as many of these challenges as DPS players are, for example. But I am curious, given your experience, what do you think about this whole change? Do you think it'll be better incentive for you to push higher keys? Do you think this will ease some of the roadblocks you face trying to grind out Mythic? Or even just trying to create crafted gear? Do you think this will help you? I'd really love to hear your thoughts in the comments, so please feel free to tell me I'm wrong below. As well, if you like this video and want to see more like this in the future, please consider giving it a like as well as subscribing. For now, that's it from me. This is your friendly neighborhood warrior tank saying thank you, good night, and please be kind to your healers.